Hi, I'm Chris Jorsted, and this is video 2 in the series Initial Buyer's Consultation. Today I'm going to take you through the setup for the multiple listing service. That's the MLS. That's the database that realtors use to look for homes to sell and list homes they are selling. And it's got a lot more features than just the automated portion of the search setup that we've probably got you going on. We're probably sending you emails that kind of match what you were looking for initially and showing you what's in the area so you can get some good information on what's out there. But our next step is to get you set up on the MLS database. It has a lot more key search features that may be important for you and gives you the ability to really dig in and find out what's out there. It is the definitive database for listings in Arizona, and it offers a non-realtor portal, giving you essentially all of the same tools that a realtor has to be able to look for a home. So I'm going to take you through the process a little bit. Of course, I'll show you the initial setup we have, and there's another video series that I'll link to as well that you can go through, or a video that has information on how to most effectively use our site search tools as well at thebestarizonahome.com, giving you a lot of the key search features that you might use, but also not as definitive as the MLS, but still allowing you to control the search a little bit. We're going to enter into the automated portion of it. This isn't the MLS. This is the bestarizonahome.com search database using the See All Matches button that you would see here. I circled it in yellow. This is on the emails that you're receiving of property alerts based off of your initial search criteria or what we have set up for you. This is going to enter into the automated home search setup, giving you things like your beds, your baths, and under more, you can search for, whether or not you want an HOA. If you want HOA limitations, number of garage stalls, a pool, some pretty basic stuff that is useful in your home search, and you can define it as well geographically using the map on the left-hand side here. Again, you can get to this page by clicking the See All Matches button on the emails that you're receiving. If you'd like, you can also go to the YouTube link below, which I'll include in the email here. That will bring you to a video explaining how to use this portion of your search setup as well. Again, the MLS is going to offer a lot more key features that may make a big difference for you in your home search. This is the actual MLS portal. You'll receive an invitation to get this portal set up. I will email it to you, and I'll go through this and show you how to use it. But ultimately, this portal is going to be have a lot more search features and options to be able to help you in your home search. We'll go to this after this. This is what it'll look like when I send you an invitation to sign up, giving you access to the MLS. It actually has a short video within the email you can watch to learn how to sign up. And once you go to sign up, I'll kind of show you, after you get signed up, and before you sign up, I can show you kind of how to use it and how it can be effective in your home search. After we do this, I recommend you watch, if it's not out yet, then wait for it to come out. But video number 4 will go over our off-market property search, pre-market, and for sale by owners. So we'll talk about that as well and getting that set up for you. And we go through the entire process during the initial buyer's consultation, which I'll include this link here as well. But this will allow you to set up a time that's convenient for you, and we can go through the initial buyer's consultation and get everything set up, including access to the MLS, and we'll go over the rest of the options for finding you some homes that may be off-market or for sale by owners, and pre-market homes that may require a coat of paint or whatever to fix before they actually go live on the MLS. Very, very useful tools to increase the options available for you. So let's look at the actual MLS here. You can get an idea for how to use it and what benefits it may have for you. This is the non-realtor portal that you'll have. Some of the geographic areas, the mapping areas, are similar to the Best Arizona Home searching tools. On the top left here, you want to make sure you go to search, and This is after you've been logged in. To the right, you'll see very similar mapping tools like we kind of discussed. One tool that I like, if you happen to be driving around in a neighborhood and you have this on your phone, you can click this little target icon on the bottom right, and it'll zoom in on your location, allowing you to look at all the homes in the area that you're in that are similar to what you're looking for. So it'll bring up everything for sale right near you if you are getting used to new neighborhoods and different areas. This pentagon right here on the top right, when you click it, you'll see it turns to an X and it turns into a crosshairs. You can actually set pivot points and draw the area you might want to be specifically looking in if you know the boundaries geographically that you don't want to exceed. So to do that, after it turns into a crosshairs, you click once by setting the circle, the pivot point, and it'll start to draw a line. And then you click again to set another pivot point. And you click until you draw the area all the way around, starting back at the initial pivot point. And that will pan to the blue area. That'll, zoom into the blue area that you created. This blue shaded area was the area that you've created. To get rid of it, you can click on the pentagon again and discard the area that you drew. And if you want to redraw it, you can click and create the pivot points and touch base with the first pivot point that you created. And that'll zoom in on the area that you want to focus in on. Again, that's pretty similar to the automated search that we have set up for you on the Best Arizona Home, but it's a very effective and unique mapping tool that you can use to make sure you're only looking in the area that you're interested in. Next, we're going to get into, on the left here, you'll see this filter button. We're going to click that, and that's going to help us define exactly what we're looking for. The drawn shape area is the area that it's going to focus in, unless you want to change that to either zip code or subdivisions, or you can enter the location at the top that's unique to the area that you're looking in. You can make sure under property type you're looking for exactly what matches your unique search. If you are looking for lands and lots, if you happen to be looking for multiple dwellings or rentals, you can leave those, but essentially I'm going to pretend we're looking for just residential homes. So I'm going to get rid of the others that don't match our search. And as far as list price, we're going to just throw in a number to kind of define our range a little bit. And this is CDOM, is current days on market. This can be really useful, especially in a market that's extremely aggressive and hard to find something to buy, because the longer a property sits on market, generally speaking, the better chance we have of purchasing. So if you want to look, that would be a conversation about absorption rates or current inventory. Like we usually judge our inventory by time, and if we have, say, a month and a half of inventory, you might want to start looking at 20 days on market, and that'll start to show us homes that may be a little bit better of a chance of purchasing. So here you can see that I don't have many results, as our market is pretty aggressive. Okay, so we're going to look into beds and bathrooms. We can set our minimums here. We can set our minimum square feet. And a lot of these options that you're seeing up front are actually pretty similar to what we have available on the bestarizonahome.com. We're going to start to see a few more options as we scroll down to the bottom. So just really quickly going to review these. Of course, your garage spaces, we also have that available. Towards the bottom, as you scroll down, this is one that we don't have available on the bestarizonahome.com. You can pick your flooring if that's very particular to what you're looking for. I'm going to open up this price range just so we can kind of keep results coming that may match what we're looking for. So if we want to make sure it has carpet, we can do that. If you want a built-in barbecue on the exterior, that's something we can pick. You can go over some of these and see if any of these are important to you. Kitchen features, that's one that I find that is important to a lot of people. A lot of people specifically want a gas cooktop, and that's fine. See how we've actually narrowed it down to one listing on the bottom right here. Community features, and here's where we really start to open up the gamut of opportunity in regards to search features. when we go to add filter on the bottom here, we can really start to narrow down what exactly we're looking for. Bedrooms plus is a very common feature that people might want the ability to have 3 bedrooms plus a den. That would be in bedrooms plus. We might put something like 3. That would be 3 bedrooms plus potentially a den or an office that could easily be converted. And in here, we're going to start looking at all the different options that we have to be able to find exactly what you're looking for. A lot of people are really interested in, say, horse property, so you can choose if it's if horses are allowed. We can choose here guest houses. You might want to put your guest house square footage in there. But yeah, you can. On this, it's gets very, very specific in regards to, you can even choose if you want your bathtub to have jets. You can choose the type of architecture if that's important for you. So you can see why this isn't necessarily available to everyone to be able to choose the very specific features, but you can also see how it may be very useful for you in regards to giving you the same search options that realtors have to be able to narrow and define your property. One of the most useful features is if you're looking for lands lots, and then we can narrow down and define if you are looking for electrical and sewage and what kind of amenities you want to have available to you on those lands and lots. So anyway, that's an overview of the MLS. We'll get you set up on it to give you access to it. Another thing I like about the MLS is that you can look at information for virtually any listing out there, and you don't have to enter in information to get it. This is access to all of it without you having to enter your email address or phone number. It allows you to get all the information that you want on the property, and then you don't have to worry about getting a bunch of phone calls in regards to the property. So again, next time, look up video number 4. We'll talk more about like how we set up an off-market property search, talk about pre-market, and this is all in the initial buyer's consultation. You can schedule your initial buyer's consultation anytime that's convenient for you. By following that link, it'll open up a window or a window that you can choose a date and a time. All you need to do is click the time, and it'll set it up, and it'll make sure that my schedule is cleared so I can get you all set up and help you along with your search. Thanks again, and look forward to visiting with you.